Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad MASROM and my metric number is 2023449552. Let's begin with an introduction to employee and labor relation. First, the definition. Employee and labor relation refer to the interaction between employer, employees, and union with the goal of maintaining a fair, balanced, and productive workplace. It's all about managing the relationship between people and the organization so that everyone can work together effectively. The purpose of employee and labor relation is multifaceted. It ensures legal compliance, making sure the organization follow labor law and respect union rights. It's also helped to build trust and positive working relationship between employees and management. And perhaps the most importantly, it's provide mechanism to resolve conflict before they escalate into major dispute or legal challenge. Next, let's look at the key element. Employee and labor relation involve creating clear policy and agreement such as employment contract and union negotiation to set expectation. Strong two-way communication between management and employees is critical to keep everyone informed and engaged. And finally, it includes conflict resolution and grievance handling, giving employees a fair process for raising and addressing concerns. The importance of this relationship cannot be overstated. Good employee and labor relation improve employee satisfaction and engagement, which lead to more motivated workforce. They also enhance organization performance and stability, helping the company stay competitive. And by reducing misunderstanding and grievance, strong relation lower turnover and prevent costly disputes, ultimately saving the organization time, money, and resources.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NORMASYITAH binti ABDUL and my metric number is 2023600812. And now I will be talking about one of the major contemporary issues in employee and labor relation, which is the decline in union membership. Union membership is declining because modern work has shifted from stable full-time factory jobs to more flexible temporary and technology-based jobs. These shifts make it harder for unions to organize employees, and as a result, workers today have less collective power. Across many industries, especially with shift from manufacturing to service and technology sectors, fewer employees are joining unions. From the employee's perspective, this declines means weaker bargaining power, making it harder to negotiate for better wages, benefits, and safe working conditions. Without strong union representation, many employees also feel vulnerable to unfair treatment or job insecurity. Another issue is the lack of structured grievance support. Without unions, employees often struggle to voice complaints or resolve disputes with management effectively. In Malaysia, this trend is very clear. While industries such as electronics and plantations once had stronger union presence, today the workforce is dominated by services, gig economy jobs, and small businesses. For example, many Malaysians now work as e-hailing drivers or food delivery riders, jobs that are particularly difficult to unionize. On the organization side, the decline in union membership creates different challenges. When employees feel unprotected or unheard, it often results in low morale, disengagement, and high turnover rates. Small conflicts that could have been mediated by unions may escalate into larger disputes, even legal action, which increases costs for the company. Organizations also risk damaging their reputation and employee brand if they are seen as neglecting workers' rights. At the same time, global competition and rapid technological change push companies to resist unionization in order to cut costs, but this resistance can create even more tension between management and employees. In short, the decline of union membership raises serious issues for both sides. Employees struggle with reduced protection and voice, while organizations face risks in moral retention and reputation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FIRDHAUS and today I'll present about the impacts of decline union membership towards an employee and to an organization. Right, so starting off with the impacts towards employees. For employees, the decline has several negative impacts. First, workers lose bargaining power, which makes it harder to demand better wages and benefits. Second, without union support, job security becomes weaker and employees are more vulnerable to unfair treatment. Third, employees will also lose their voice in workplace in making decisions such as scheduling. Overall, the decline often leads to lower wages, fewer benefits, and more inequality among the employees. Moving on with the impact on organizations. So for organizations, the decline in union membership has a mixed effect. On the positive side, companies gain more flexibility in making decisions and can keep the labor costs lower. Right. However, there are also risks that needed to be considered by an organization when there has been a decline in union membership. So, one of it is it can cause to a lower moral environment in the workplace, higher turnover, and even create more conflicts among employers. And in some cases, organizations may also face backlashes if they are seen to be anti-union. So, in conclusion, the decline in union membership brings both challenges and opportunities, but for employees, they may face weaker protection and few benefits while organizations gain more flexibility, but risk damaging employee relations. To maintain balance, unions need to adapt and employers should still ensure fair treatment of workers even without union support. Even without union pressure. Thank you.
There are three consequences in declining union membership. First one, it's reduced collective bargaining power because when fewer workers are unionized, it becomes harder to negotiate high wages, better benefit, or improve working condition. For example, non-union worker may have less leverage to ask for cost of living wage adjustment. For the second point, it's weaker workplace protection. Union members often push for safety standards, fair scheduling, grievance procedure, and anti-discrimination policy. With fewer members, this protection may be watered down or not enforced. For example, a factory without an active union may cut back on safety training to save costs. And for the third point, it's less employee voice and moral because without a strong channel to express concern, worker may feel unheard, which can reduce engagement and productivity. For example, the staff may experience lower job satisfaction if there is no, recognized body to speak and present the feedback to the management.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad HAFIY bin HISHAM. So today I will be talking about this solution in implementing HRD. So basically, there are two solutions based on the employees and organizations. So I'm gonna start with the employees first. So what is the solution? The first one is by enhancing the collective bargaining alternatives. Workers can form worker associations or employee committees that, while not formal unions, can still provide a platform for collective voice and negotiations. For example, e-hailing drivers or food delivery riders could create an association to collectively negotiate with the platform they work for. Then we can strengthening legal protections. Government can update labor laws to better protect workers in the gig and technology sectors. This includes ensuring fair pay, social security benefits, and clear grievance procedures, even for non traditional employment. And then we got leveraging technology, where employees can use online platform and social media to organize, by share information and voice their concerns to a wider audience, which can pressure companies to respond. Now for organizations. So there are four solutions for organization, which is improving internal communication and feedback channels. Companies can create a formal, transparent system for employees to voice concerns directly to management. This could include regular surveys on one meetings or dedicated feedback platforms. Then, investing in fairer compensation and benefits. Proactively offering competitive wages, benefits, and job security can, improve employee satisfactions and reduce the desire for unionizations. And then we got implementing transparent conflict resolutions by establishing a clear, fair, and accessible process for resolving employee dispute can prevent small issues from becoming larger problems. This demonstrates a commitment to employee well-being and can build trust. Last but not least, embracing a partnership approach. Instead of resisting employee collective action, organizations can work collaboratively with employee groups to find mutual benefits solutions that balance business needs with employee well-being. And I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.